On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk, which direction do women naturally navigate to is what I'm wondering.
I think naturally it's status, just naturally, because think about it. Like you said, Anton, how you going to have status if you're going to be broke, right? So I think status is associated with resources. If you're the king, if you're the leader of the tribe, if you're a chief or whatever, if we're going back across cultures, across time periods, if you have status, you likely have resources. So I think that that's kind of a thing that's associated. Those two things are associated. And that's why I'm saying that status is so important. But right now in modern day times, if you were just to do a survey in America, hey, who do you want? Somebody that's a millionaire or somebody who has the most followers on so-and-so, but they're broke? Of course, people are going to pick the person with the most money.
I don't know. So then again, but look at, post that back again, JR. Look at how, at the moment that she's looking up at him and everybody is fixated on this part, he's looking away. He's not even.
God. He looked down trying to ignore it.
What?
That's what you
But
think?
she was looking at him the whole time though. I just rewatched the video again. She's looking at him the whole time and then he just glances like that and turns right back over to look at them. So that 1 second of him looking down at something, he was looking down at something caught his eye and made him look away. Watch it clearly.
Right. And what I get from that is that he wasn't tuned in, he wasn't locked in to what was going on at the time. Now,
but you have no idea what he's telling you.
Oh my God.
No, look at it. He
could have been telling her something directly. You know what I'm saying?
Is it still doing it, JR?
No, it's not doing it.
Okay.
Somebody has an echo though.
He moved the chair out the way. So if you look at it, I'm guessing that picture doesn't show it, but I'm looking at the video. He looks over here, moves the chair and pushes it into the table, then turns back to Leo.
Okay.
They don't show that.
I think I got everybody.
You guys, we don't know.
I think I got everybody's opinion about that. Let's talk about the status versus money part of it.
No, JR.
No,
please let me say something about this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the whole, if this were a thematic apperception test, it would be telling so much about some people here. Because why are people projecting all of this? That would be if I was JR, and everybody was K is for the street. What? People laugh with people. People look away. It's an extremely small snippet. Honestly, I do not think that Jeff Bezos was hurt or anything. I don't even think the average person can fathom what it's like to be a Jeff Bezos. So a lot of people might be projecting their own feelings as regular people, as we are, onto this multi-billionaire and saying that he's worried about something when he's not. I'm pretty sure, like Anton said, I completely agree with what he was saying. I'm pretty sure that Jeff Bezos is not feeling insecure about which women he can pull. He can pull anyone he wants. And like Q was saying, it was just a small snippet. And like Kayla was saying, it's just kind of getting blown out of proportion. So absolutely not. I don't think Jeff was feeling salty. I think the reason that he posted that like Twitter tweet or whatever later is because he was just joking. That's what you can do when you're a multi billionaire. You're just like, whatever, like make light of it. I mean, he's a human, so he can make jokes, but he's not worried about that girl leaving him for Leo.
Okay. So when it comes to status versus money, what do women prefer?
I think that everyone made good points earlier, but I think that status is always going to get a woman. You could be broke, you could be whatever, and it goes from childhood through adulthood. The line leader, it doesn't matter. Like status is always going to be attractive to people who might like you. From kids through adults, literally. Like I even noticed that with
you said status over money?
no. I'm saying no, I didn't finish. I said status will always warrant attention from mates, right? Or people who might like you or whatever. Money though, sometimes, but status always will. There's no one, in my opinion and in my observation, that's in a position of power, whether they're broke or rich, that is not pulling somebody, that is not desirable by somebody.
You're in a position of power, but you broke.
No. And I was, you know what, Anton, I was going to say that too, because while this thing was going across the screen, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, well, if you're in a, you know, a position, a high position, you're probably right going to have some money. But then I started thinking about like people, you know, in certain situations that may not have the most money, but their rank or their status is there. They're still going to be the most desirable in that group. So I don't know if that, I'm trying to explain this in a way that makes sense, but
please help me to understand what you're talking about.
I'm not saying it's status over money, but I'm saying that status will always, in my observation.
So which one is it though? Like, is it status or is it the money? Which one over?
I think that if someone had to choose between someone with status and someone with money, and they're an adult and, you know, whatever, that I agree with what Kayla was saying earlier, like, you know, okay, money, but in my opinion, no one with a position of status is really out here like.
Okay, wait. Because people don't sit here and say, you know what, do I want the status or do I want the money? Like women are just inherently going in whatever direction they gonna go in based off of the circumstance. Like nobody is saying, okay, he has this many check marks on his status board and he has this. Like nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? So which direction do women naturally navigate to is what I'm wondering.
I think naturally it's status, just naturally, because think about it. Like you said, Anton, how you going to have status if you're going to be broke, right? So I think status like is associated with resources. If you're the king, if you're the leader of the tribe, if you're a chief or whatever, if we're going back like across cultures, across time periods, if you have status, you likely have resources. So I think that that's kind of a thing that's associated. Those two things are associated. And that's why I'm saying that status is so important. But like, you know, right now in modern day times, if you were just to do a survey in America, like, hey, who do you want? Somebody that's a millionaire or somebody who has the most followers on so-and-so, but they're broke? Like, of course, people are going to pick the person with the most money.